Good morning, family. Happy Monday. Series is finally here. Well, I guess it started last week with trials, the introduction of the coming of a new perspective. All right, so last week we covered trials. This week we're going to cover the testing of your faith. And basically, we're pulling this from James 1, verses 2 through 4. All right, which is consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, when we face trials. We covered that last week of many kinds, knowing that the testing of your faith, we're going to cover this week, um, leads leads to perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read off the notes that God spoke to me to write down for us, so we can know what the right perspective is, know what it looks like, and how to apply it when we enter into these trials. Because like I said, this week is the process, the testing of your faith. It is in the process all the character development grows. Like, I mean, it's in the process. So in order to pull from the process, or as we ought to, we must have the right perspective, and and um and apply that perspective so we can grow in all areas within that we're supposed to. All right. So it is in the process we learn and grow. We develop character. It is in the process the shaping and molding of our character is occurring. The word says, if anyone lacks wisdom, then ask God who gives generously, which is James 1, I think, verse 5. Um, Without the right perspective, we lose sight of the learning experience. If we don't learn from the experience, we don't grow. The testing of your faith, if we aren't tested, there's no correction. How can we then learn and grow? Every day we are tested in whatever area within us. If we aren't tested, how do we know what flaws in our characters are? That's the point of the testing and the trials, to bring to light flaws in our character so the correction process can begin. But without God's wisdom, we won't grow or develop fully, because He is the one that prunes us to be who only He know who we were created to be. So ask for wisdom and instruction and be obedient, so we'll become complete, not lacking anything over time of the testing and trials we encounter. So that's just to get our toes wet before we dive in. I Because it's all about perspective, right? So just with that alone, that's just a broad overview of an idea what the internal process works, what it exercises within us, what it pull out us that's not needed, and we can we can begin to position ourselves spiritually so God can feed what the area that is now void, that He pulls out the bad. He can restore that with Him, and we can continue to grow and walk in the process and grow in the process. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. What I do want to tell you is all about the process and having the right perspective. So tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're gonna dive deeper and deeper. I hope you guys tune in, like, because like the insight that he gave me, it kind of blew my mind. Because it's like I didn't even know that, like, because I enter in trials. It's like, man, this sucks. I mean, the why me type of deal. But I've always heard, why not me? I understand why not me, because now I understand what's happening, what's going on behind the scenes. Although I may slip in the process, I am aware. That lets me know that, okay, you're veering away from what you know. You're veering away from that perspective that I have now revealed to you. You're not applying that. So it hinders the growth. It hinders the growing, I mean, the developing of the process. So I hope you guys be a part of this. Like, I mean, this is going to be really good. It's going to be eye opener, and yeah, like I said, it's the coming of a new perspective. And now we're going to talk about the process, which that's where the testing of our faith is happening. All right. You guys stay blessed. Talk to you soon. Much love.